Today I'll be reviewing the expert advisor that has been on top 3 for quite a long time on the MQL5 marketplace, and it's called the Investment Innovator EA. And as well, I want to give you my thoughts on how actually MQL algorithm works to rank the expert advisors. I already reviewed the Bonita EA, the Trade GPT, and if you have seen some of my videos, you would know that I'm really skeptical about those two. So let's test together the Investment Innovator EA and see actually if it is worth $999. And to be honest with you, I really have no idea how the MQL5 algorithm works and how they rank these expert advisors on the top. If you look at one of my previous videos where I was talking about the Bonita expert advisor, you will see one of the comments which I really liked, and it says, please tell us why is the Bonita EA rated number 1 in the market. And I answered, this is the best possible question, and there is one more cause number for demo downloads. I really hope they don't rank the EAs based on the demo downloads, because that would be easily manipulated. And if you look at the EAs that are currently on the top, you will see that there are some without any reviews or even with bad rating as 1.63. However, I'm talking about these 3 expert advisors on the top, and I'm really struggling to understand how they rank these top 3 expert advisors, because obviously there are much better expert advisors on cheaper prices with much higher ratings and better reviews. But I guess that if they put the good ones on the top, nobody's gonna buy the rest, and MQL5, they won't make money out of the commissions, right? So the only logical thing that comes to my mind is that they put the crappy ones on the top, so they will make our lives harder to go through all of the EAs. Some we will buy, some no, but at the end of the day, the marketplace will make money whenever the traders purchase the different expert advisors. But I will leave it on you, and I'll be happy if you share with me down in the comments, what do you think about the MQL5 algorithm, how they rank the top 3 experts? Now let me go back to the Investment Innovator EA, because that is the one I want to test in today's video. And the reason I have selected to test it, it's not just because it is in the top 3, but because there are only positive reviews. There is one with 3 stars that I will go over in a second, but when there is a product with just positive reviews, it worths attention. So that 3 stars review says, EA put in real on an account for 1 week test, and real same trade, I will complete the opinion after more time. Alright, this trader speaks English just as I do. Update after 1 month of use. This week was terrible for the 2 stop loss EA, which we eat all the benefits of 1 month and even more. So basically he has lowered his rating, and I think what he wanted to say is that there were 2 times the stop loss this week that vanished all of the profits from the month. Now I won't go through all of the reviews because you can do that yourself, but I wanted to point out this one because it talks a little bit about the expert advisor and the strategy. It uses stop loss, and it looks like the stop loss is huge because it ate all of the profits for 1 month for this trader. And of course it depends on the settings he was using, but let's see if we can learn a little bit more about the strategy. It is all about machine learning, and there is quite a lot of text in the description which doesn't really talk about the expert advisor and the strategy behind. There is a review which is pretty much the same thing. It uses machine learning algorithms that are trained to identify specific patterns that indicate the likelihood of a stock price rising or falling. So pretty much this EA uses price action, and it analyzes the past performance, trying to predict the future based on what happened recently. And below we can see how it would look on the chart. You can see some machine learning GIF pictures and videos that really do not talk a lot about the strategy. I will leave it on you to go through the description. What I want to show you more is some results from their active signals, but pay attention to that. The symbol is gold, and at the same time it says that it analyzes the stock market, but it trades gold. The minimum required deposit is $100, which is good. It doesn't require a lot of capital, and you can see that the backtest looks really good. I will check that in a second, but let's see first some of the results we have from their signal account, and you will see that it does not have a lot of data, just for 2-3 months in here, and with the second one we have pretty much the same thing with huge drawdown recently of nearly 30%. Maybe the 3-star review was about that recent drop. And I will go now to my ActivTrades MetaTrader 5 account, where I'll be testing the expert advisor. I will click on the market, and here it is. I can click on the expert advisor and I will download the demo. You can see that it was added in the market EAs. So pretty much if you're using MetaTrader 5, you can download the expert advisor for free. You can backtest it, but you cannot trade with that. Now what I will do, I will open a new chart window for the gold, and I will switch to M30, and I will drag and drop the expert advisor, and I'll be able to see the inputs. Now when you guys backtest expert advisor, or when you test on demo or small live account, make sure you do it with trusty and regulated broker, just as the sponsor of today's video, ActivTrades. I use ActivTrades because you can see that it has a very low spread for the gold, but what I really liked about ActivTrades is that I can have unlimited number of demo accounts, or these are virtual accounts, so I can test different expert advisors for unlimited time. Plus they have ActivTrader, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 and TradingView. So no matter which platform you prefer to use, you can have them all with one broker. As well, you can trade forex, shares, indexes, cryptos, ETFs, commodities and bonds. However, the most important thing with the broker is always the regulation. And if I scroll to the bottom of their website, you will see that they are regulated with a few authorities, and of course the strongest one is the FCA in the UK. And they monitor the brokers with all transactions, so all clients will be sure their money are safe. If you want to check out ActivTrades, make sure you check out the link down below in the description. Now let me go back to the inputs of the Investment Innovator EA. You will see that there are different models. I can select between model 1, 1.1, 2 and 3, and we have as well different stages from M0 up to 5. I will leave it now to the default. We can see that we have trailing start, trailing step, and have take profit and stop loss of 150. I guess that is in pips for the gold, which is a little bit different of course from the currency pairs. And if I scroll lower, we have some options for the menu, the lot size, and we have some news protection. And there is something I really like, max drawdown. So that option is really useful if you're going for FTMO challenge or any other prop firm challenge. So if you set that to, let's say 4%, you will make sure your EA does not go beyond the trading objectives of the prop firm. Now I will close that and I will go to the tester and I will perform a backtest, because from the inputs and the description I couldn't really understand anything about the EA. So let's look for gold. I will switch to M30 and I will go for, let's say, the last 1 month, and I will hit on start and I will go to the graph. We will see that we have pretty decent balance line. The equity dropped in here, but overall, if we started with $1,000, the total net profit was $437, which is actually 40% for 1 month. That's pretty impressive, honestly. I will go back again to the settings and I will go for custom periods, and I want to test the expert advisor since the beginning of this year. I will hit on start and let's see what we have with the graph. Pretty steady graph going upwards. If I go to the backtest, you will see that the total net profit is $12,000, and pretty much the stop loss was not hit. We don't see any losses. If I scroll lower and show you some more of the results, yeah, I don't see indication of any losses, so the take profit was hit all the time. I will do one more thing. I will go for the last 1 year. I will hit on start, and the backtest shows pretty incredible results. $320,000 of a profit, okay? Look at the graph. But again, there was some drawdowns, and these are actually huge drawdowns, but that's with the equity, not with the balance. Now what I want to do is to see these 2 stop losses that this trader was talking about in his review. So what I will do, I will go for last month, and actually I will switch to custom period, and I will choose today, and I will hit on start. And if I go to the graph, I do not see this stop loss. Now, as I said, it really depends on the inputs he was using. We saw that there are different models and stages. So I guess after purchasing the EA, there will be some kind of guide or PDF that will explain exactly what is the difference if one is riskier than the others. However, I remain very skeptical when I see such a backtest. One more time, if I go for the last 1 year and I perform the backtest and I show you the graph, it is really incredible. It looks like the EA was over optimized to show such a backtest, but I'm not really sure what would happen if we put that EA on a live account. And good, there is the option to test it for 1 month, and honestly it doesn't make any sense the price for 3 months, because you better have it in 3 consecutive months and pay $69. I guess it is a mistake from the developer, but because of all of the good reviews except that one already showed to you, I would probably give it a try for 1 month, and I will put it on demo just to see a little bit more about the strategy, and if I succeed to understand at least a little bit more what is behind the robot, I would record another video and share with you my experience. But just for the protocol, I remain very skeptical when I see such a backtest, because it is relatively easy to over optimize the strategy. So when people download it on their MetaTrader, they will see fantastic results, but that would not be really the reality after putting on a live account. Thank you guys so much for staying with me until the end. If you have experience with that expert advisor, I'll be happy if you share it down below in the comments. If you want to check another expert advisor, I'm already trading on my live account. Have a look at this video on my side, and as always, don't forget that I love you. Thank you for staying with me until the end, and I will see you in the next video.